What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the game that has received a bunch of negative feedback recently, and that is Black Ops Cold War. The game was released back in November, and the launch wasn't received very well. It was clear that this game was an incomplete mess with bugs, glitches, and balancing issues. Despite this, I decided to buy this game during Blizzard's winter sale where the game was only $40. After playing around 14 hours or so, I have to say, I actually like this game. I'm not denying that this game is an incomplete mess, but without all the bugs, glitches, and balancing issues, it's actually not a bad game in my opinion. And I wanted to make a video talking about why I actually like this game because all people talk about is skill-based matchmaking instead of the game itself. Also, I play this on PC with a controller, so your experience may differ from mine. So let me get all of the bad out of the way. The game is an incomplete mess as I said before. Theater mode is extremely buggy. I constantly see T-poses and kill cams. The map sometimes glitches out for like a minute. Dual pistols are definitely overpowered. Spawns are broken. And skill-based matchmaking. Oh boy, is this the hot topic of the game. For those that don't know, skill-based matchmaking is a system that pairs players with equal skill so that the game is enjoyable for those that are really good and really bad at the game. In simpler terms, it's a forced ranking system for all players. The concept is nice since new players can properly enjoy the game without being completely butt-wrecked by veterans of the other Call of Duties, but it doesn't work for everyone else. People like me expect COD to be the game where you just turn your brain off and enjoy the game without worrying about gaining or losing a rank. Now you have to try every game since you'll constantly be placed in a sweaty lobby where everyone is trying their hardest to win. I don't know exactly how skill-based matchmaking works. Some people say it rates you on your elimination death ratio, others say it's based on your win-loss ratio. Either way, it has no place in casual, at least in my opinion. And this is coming from someone who prefers to play competitive games over casual games. The best way to fix this is by bringing back league play for those that actually want to try to win, which is actually what they're doing right now, and reverting casual to the classic random skill pairing like it was for the past decade. Okay, so that's all of the bad. What about the good? Is there anything good? Yes, and there's actually a lot of good with this game. To start things off, there's less clutter compared to Modern Warfare, and I guess I should have mentioned this before, but I also played a good amount of Modern Warfare back when it was the COD game of the year. Infinity Ward threw a lot of stuff at you that was completely broken or unnecessary. Sprinting in Modern Warfare had double sprint. I don't know why they added this, it was just a distraction to me. Leaning around corners was added back, but it was weird since you had to lock onto a wall or corner for it to activate. There was a whole Claymore fiasco, the 725 being a sniper shotgun. The map design was horrendous for like the first half of the game's life cycle, and the time to kill was very low, which made engagements too one-sided. Treyarch saw what happened to Modern Warfare and did the exact opposite. Let's start with the movement. Double sprint and leaning is gone, which makes the gameplay feel like classic Call of Duty. The weapons are pretty balanced for the most part. Again, dual pistols are kind of an issue right now, but I think that's more of an attachment issue and not an issue with the actual weapons. But I also noticed that almost every playstyle is encouraged. Back in Modern Warfare, it felt like you had to be a camper or you weren't going to enjoy the game, which made double sprinting even more useless. In Cold War, if you were a run and gun kind of guy, you'll enjoy the game. If you're a sniper, you'll enjoy the game. If you're someone that just likes to troll everyone just by knifing everyone on the map, you'll actually enjoy the game, which is very surprising. And I can't point out any weapon that just flat out sucks. Again, people have been doing well with just a knife. The launchers are kind of weak for what they are, but I'd argue that they should be used for score streaks instead of actual infantry. Snipers, I know a lot of people say they're overpowered. I don't think they are. I think they are kind of cheesy to use in small maps since the spawns are kind of broken at the moment, but it's nothing you can't counter. The time to kill, as I mentioned before, is higher than Modern Warfare's. It's still low enough to favor the person that shot first, but it's not completely one-sided. If someone shoots you, you still have time to just turn around and fight back, and you might even win the engagement. The downside of this is that you might bring someone down to 1 health and they just run off and you end up facepalming yourself because you had them at the ropes and you just needed one more shot. I personally like the higher time to kill since it's more skill based and not necessarily a who shot first kind of system. The map design has also returned to the simple 3-lane system, which I also like since it makes learning the map much easier. A lot of these changes are just to remove the unnecessary clutter Modern Warfare had. Overall, the game just feels like an improved version of Modern Warfare. I feel like Treyarch favors balance and competitive play while Infinity Ward favors crazy stupid fun. Just think about it, Modern Warfare 2 was the most favored Infinity Ward game, not because it was balanced or competitively viable, but because it was just brainless fun. You could get an AC-130 and just spawn kill everyone and feel like a god. I didn't like it, which is why I favor Black Ops 2. And that, on the other hand, is the most favorite Treyarch game and is also known as the most balanced game in the franchise. It was also the game that kickstarted the COD World League. I'm not saying having a COD game made for crazy stupid fun is a bad thing. It's just not for everyone, and I think Cold War is for people like me that prefer balanced and competitively viable games. As I said before, everything positive I said about this game still doesn't deny that this is an incomplete mess, but I hope people do see that this game isn't as bad as it seems when or if Treyarch and Activision fix the game. What do you guys think of Cold War so far? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you all later.